Hi, I'm Tyler Oakley.
And I'm Becca Frucht.
And welcome to Top That, your weekly pop culture cheat sheet to what everyone is and will be talking about on the web.
Each week, Tyler and I attempt to top each other with our own top 5 of what's hot on the web, everything you need to know.
And we are looking to see if you can top us by submitting your own must-know items in the comments below.
I think I go first this week.
Are you ready, though?
Let's do it.
And it's on turbo.
My number 5, Magna Carta, holy crap, Jay-Z rapped for 6 hours straight in a New York art gallery. You know.
Normal.
High art.
As you do.
He has a song, Picasso Baby, which obviously is apropos for an art gallery. He shows up, it's just like an all-white space, and he just rapped for 6 hours.
Is this part of like the promo for the album?
Right,
or?
yes, he is promoting the album. Now we have a thing where it's like, whose weird art project was better? You know, Kanye threw his face up all over the world. Remember that? And now Jay-Z. This is apparently one of 6 pieces of art he's going to be gifting to us.
Okay.
I mean, and this really got weird. At one point, there was a lady in a cast.
I saw that. I saw the Vine.
Because there were fans all around. Like, fans could hang out. And apparently it's going to get turned into a music video.
Okay.
As well.
Interesting. There
was some break dancing. There was, of course, a moment where Jay-Z is dancing with an old lady. Because we know the old ladies love Jay-Z.
I would say that's pretty impressive. It shows that he has actual talent and skill and dedication to his craft.
I just wanted Beyonce to show up. And where was Blue Ivy?
That is the question.
That is the big question.
Okay, so for my number 5, we have Blurred Lines goes #Cosby. Have you seen it?
It's amazing.
So what they basically did is they took the entire Blurred Lines song by Pharrell and Thicke and T.I. and put it on top of the Cosby Show's intro, and it matches up like eerily similar.
They're definitely the dance moves, like Cosby's dance moves.
Iconic.
And Rudy. They all got stolen. Thicke, and T.I. and Pharrell, they all stole
They
them.
may or may not have been a little bit inspired by the Cosby Show opening. I'm just saying, I don't want to point fingers, but it's identical. If you haven't seen it, go watch it because it's kind of perfect. It matches, I'm telling you, it matches up perfectly.
It will warm your heart.
It will.
It's so good. Everybody get up.
Everybody get up.
For my number 4, I want you to imagine if all your favorite Disney princes were in a boy band.
That sounds perfect.
I know, it sounds like everything you ever wanted. It is Disney Dudes by Todrick Hall, joined by IM5. Okay.
This was a kind of amazing.
Ain't that sad? Ain't it a shame? Too bad he's gonna miss the girl.
It is gorgeous. Okay, so imagine Aladdin and Eric from Little Mermaid.
Prince Charming.
Yep, and the Beast. All them boys dress up like these guys, and then they're doing like iconic songs from the movies that you love.
Yeah.
My favorite part though might be at the beginning. They do a little cross-dressing section where they're the princesses breaking up with the princes.
A little bit of gender bending, as you need in a typical
one guy
viral
is
video.
Like hopping away as Ariel.
It was perfect.
It's really cute.
And I love this especially because like Todrick Hall is so talented, and to see him come together with a boy band and like kind of go back and forth and have this like mix of like.
This might be. I mean, I think he really has reached new heights with this.
I mean, who? Todrick?
Yes.
Well, you all remember Splits on Trees.
#Splits on Trees.
How could you forget?
How do you top? How do you top that? Well,
and perhaps he did.
Perhaps. You need some Disney princesses. You know what I mean?
That's what
it's
you
a
mean.
whole new world.
My number 4 is kind of amazing. It's everything that I would ever look for in a news story. There is a nun who basically made the plot to Sister Act 3. And she stole $128,000 from 2 parishes and basically is living the thug life.
Nun life.
She is living the nun life, if you will.
She should get that tattooed on her chest.
She might. I don't know. Is she going to prison? Who knows?
They don't send nuns to prison.
So she had just got in a little bit of trouble. She got caught. She has a gambling problem.
Like
this
slot
woman,
machines?
I don't know. Like, she just has issues, and she took it out by stealing from the church. I think God will forgive her. Everything will be fine.
It's gonna be all right.
It'll all be all right.
But how much would you die if you rolled up in a casino and there was a nun just running game on everyone at the poker table?
Well, are you familiar with the calendar Nuns Having Fun?
No.
It's a yearly calendar, and every picture of each month is these nuns doing, you know, fun things.
Getting crazy?
Like skiing.
Playing Twister?
Playing Twister, perhaps. I don't know what was in 2013. But in 2014, I think this is very eligible to be June or something.
She better be up in that calendar.
She better be every single month.
For my number 3, Dustin Hoffman gets real about female beauty standards and even sheds some tears.
This was absolutely perfect.
This is actually an older interview. He did it back in 2012, American Film Institute. He's talking about his amazing 80s rom-com Tootsie. Of course, he cross-dresses in it.
Legendary.
And he told the makeup artist, he was like, I want to be beautiful, make me beautiful. And she's like, this is as good as it gets. This is
been
good
there.
as it gets. And then he realized, like, yo, if I was at a party, I wouldn't talk to me.
There's too many interesting women I have not had the experience to know in this life because I have been brainwashed, and that was never a comedy for me.
And it's just really magical to watch him talk about this moment. He's like, this was not a comedy for me. I was presenting something to the world where I was like, it's a travesty.
Totally. Okay, so that's your number 3. My number 3 is actually very similar.
Okay.
It is these Barbies that were revamped to model what women actually look like today, the average woman, and they made a new Barbie, and it doesn't look anything like what we are selling to our kids. And I think it's really important because you have these kids see these women and have these unrealistic body expectations about what they should look like, what they should be, how tall they should be, what their hair should be like.
Have you seen the waist on a Barbie? It ain't, no.
Now that we have this, I want it to be the standard now because it's like these kids should know what is normal. These kids should know what is average and not have these unrealistic expectations.
Dustin Hoffman needs to design a Barbie.
Totally. I 100% support it. Why not?
Can we do that?
Can we make that happen? Dustin, I know you're watching.
Get a 3D printer.
Make it happen.
Number 2, it's hot as hell. Have you seen this video from Chrissy Chula?
Like, perfect.
It is unbelievable because I really think she understands heat in a way that none of us are able to really articulate.
Literally, yeah.
It should not be so damn hot that I'm up here having dreams about me being on fire.
But I love when she's like, I asked for it to be warm. I did not ask for the
Devil from hell and have him sit his ass crack on earth.
I got this AC
On
on
turbo.
turbo. It's so good.
She, now, this is not her first video though. She is Tumblr famous. I follow her on Tumblr. And she has posted a lot of videos. All of them go viral. And, you know, all of them are hilarious.
She is a special flower of humanity.
She's kind of amazing. I would give her a follow Friday, but.
And I really hope that somebody saw this video and showed up at her house and installed central air. She literally, at the end, she's like, Jesus be a raindrop for central air.
I'm crying because you're killing me today.
I just feel really strong about it. I'm hot right now.
I know, yeah.
I'm hot
This
right
whole
now.
shoot, she's been like, oh girl.
Chrissy, thank you.
Thank you for speaking
your
what we
service.
feel. Okay, so are you ready for my number 2?
Bring the heat.
Justin Bieber peed in a bucket and tried to start a fight with a picture of Bill Clinton. Like,
No.
I have nothing left to say.
You cannot write this, Justin.
Between the monkey situation, the Anne Frank situation, and now this, we all are getting punked.
Justin,
are
you trying to top that? Is that what's
He's
happening?
literally trying to top himself
trying to top
every week. Somebody recorded it, put it online, and at the end of this video, like, as if he wasn't gross enough by peeing in a bucket.
Don't pee it. I mean, that's somebody's mop bucket. They're gonna put that on
That's somebody's mop bucket.
What?
So at the end of the video, you see him walking out of the establishment, and he sprays a picture of Bill Clinton with some type of chemical liquids, and he starts swearing at Bill Clinton. Justin, like what did Bill do to you? I will lead the charge.
You
I
on a
will
plane.
tweet at him every day and say, stop it, stop that.
Stop
That's
that.
all I'm gonna say.
Stop topping
it.
that. Stop topping
it.
that. Number 1.
What is your number 1?
Batten down the hatches. Sharknado is coming. Yes, that is exactly like what I said. A tornado of sharks. It's the new sci-fi movie. They specialize.
Wait, this is real?
This is a real.
No,
it's not real.
No, I thought it was just a
not
fake
real.
ad.
No. Sci-fi literally made this movie.
Tornado's heading towards the airport. We need to destroy it before it gets to them.
I would like to point out who's starring in it. Oh, Tara Reid.
Queen of
Yeah.
everything.
And Ian, not Ian, Ian Ziering from Beverly Hills 90210, a Ridge.
Okay.
I mean, like,
all-star cast, clearly.
Yeah, but this is how sci-fi has figured out. You were talking about equations earlier.
Uh-huh.
This is a perfect formula. You take some crazy predators You mash them all up, make them giant, do crazy stuff.
With
you add in some like
natural disaster.
Yeah, and that equals best time ever.
Truly.
No, can you imagine? You're just hanging out, and a shark flies through your window.
I'm overwhelmed at this point.
So, how you going to deal with the Sharknado?
I have to pick a little bone with a woman. My number one, this woman is coming for my name. She hates kids named Tyler.
What?
Literally my number one hater. She runs my hate blog. She is everything that I will.
I couldn't believe it when I watched this video. I seriously could not.
So here's what happened. Katie Hopkins is her name, which Katie.
Who are you, Katie? Who are you?
Her whole shtick is she hates children with certain names, like Charmaine and Tyler.
But when I hear screeched across the playground, you know, Tyler, come back here. You know, that's the Tylers, the Charmaines, the Chantels. And for me, that summarizes everything. A name for me is a shortcut. It's a really efficient way of working out what class that child comes from. Do I want my children to play with them?
This really smacks of elitism.
I was just, the whole time you watch it, you're just like, is this woman a real human? Is this like, is this parody? Is this The Onion?
And the way she's like, Tyler, and you're like, that's actually not how you say it.
Tyler's a beautiful name. Your child should only be so lucky. And she goes on to say, oh, I don't even like kids that have geographical names, like location names. Her child's name, beautiful name, I have nothing against it, but her child's name is India.
That happens to be a place.
I am Tyler Oakley.
And I'm Tyler Frucht.
That's beautiful. See, it has a ring to it,
We're just
Katie.
gonna stand in solidarity. We're all Tylers.
We're all Tylers today. You know?
It's beautiful.
If you like this week's episode, be sure to push the thumbs up button and subscribe to Popsugar Girls Guide because there's new episodes of Top That every Friday.
And make sure and comment and let us know what kind of videos, crazy stuff you're seeing, more people hating on Tyler's name, because we will bring them to the light.
We will expose these
We will
people.
expose them for what they are.
Truly. Okay, later y'all.